Google Pixel 10a water resistance test. Is this device any good after being submerged? Okay, do not mind the other two devices. They were already submerged for quite a while. The Google Pixel 10a is IP68 water resistant. This is the same as the Pixel 9a, but not the Pixel 8a. The 8a was IP67. The newer one, the Pixel 10a and the Pixel 9a, are IP68. You might ask the difference between IP67 and IP68. The dust tightness or the dust resistant on both certifications are the same. The 7 and 8 is where the difference is. With the IP68, you can submerge the device for a longer time and the device will be safe compared to the IP67. In this case, the IP67 is 1 meter under water for 30 minutes and the IP68 generally is 1.5 meter under water for 30 minutes. The other two devices that were inside the water tank are IP68. They are Samsung Galaxy devices, IP68. The Pixel 10a was submerged for more than 18 minutes now, and the chronometer disappeared when I was using the device or moving the device. So this is why the chronometer was reset to 0. As you can see, it is at 0 now. The device is being moved around in order to make sure that I fully test the IP68 certification of this device under my conditions. Moving the device around, turning the device with water, and throwing the device inside the tank of water is stuff that I do while doing my water resistance test. If there is a slight damage in the water resistance on this device, it will certainly take some water inside while you move the device underwater or throw the device inside water. Currently, the total time the device has been submerged and moved underwater is closer to 25 minutes. Another round of moving the device underwater, shaking it, turning the device is going to make sure that the pressure that the water is exerting on the body of this device is fully being exerted on all corners of this smartphone. The other two devices that were inside the tank of water survived the water resistance test after being submerged for more than 30 minutes. And I'm going to monitor those in the next 24 hours for any signs of damage. So the same thing is going to be for this Pixel 10a. It is currently more than 30 minutes after being submerged underwater and while doing this water resistance test. It is time to remove the device out of water and do the inspection. Make sure that everything is functioning normally on this smartphone before we call it successful water resistance test. Okay, in total, the device was submerged underwater for more than 34 minutes. At this time, the device must be full of water, especially the speakers. The speaker at the bottom tends to take water inside. And also at the top of the device, water should be inside the smartphone. Now that I have wiped all the excess water that was on the body of this Pixel 10a, so right now it says OK to be charged because it is sensing no water on the charging port. But this is not true. After inserting the cable, the device changed and showed that there is water on the charging port and charging was disabled. The first rule, make sure that you do not charge your device immediately after you submerge your smartphone. The second one is to push the water out like I'm doing it in this video. Hold the device with your hand and shake the device in order for the water inside the speakers to go out. You can see this is the amount of water that was inside the speaker of this Pixel 10a, and you need to do this. If not, the device can get water damage. So now I'm going to show you the top of the device. You can do the same thing and you might see some water going from the top of the smartphone on the table. Here is the water that came out from the Pixel 10a. This water was coming primarily from the microphone hole that is on the top of the device. The speaker, the front speaker of these modern smartphones, do not really take water inside after you submerge the smartphone. They were designed in such a way that it is very difficult for them to take some water in. Everything else is working on the Pixel 10a. You can wireless charge for now, or you can wait a few hours before you charge with wire.